All right, y'all. Yeah. So everybody has spoke on the GG situation except for Reggie. You feel me? Reggie tends to mind his own business, which is cool. But everybody else spoke on the situation. Rakai, Deshae, uh, Dez. You know what I mean? Other than that, nobody has really spoke on it. Now Tylil speaking about it right now. So we gonna watch what Tylil, you know what I mean? We're gonna watch it. So I gotta see. So we're gonna watch what he talking about. Tylil talking about.
Yo, you gotta understand, man. A lot of shit he's seeing and hearing that is not true. You feel me? And I'm gonna just be honest. That is not true.
Mm.
The academics, right?
Academic.
And I'm not gonna yell, I'm not gonna scream because I don't even want to really even get my energy to the situation. But I don't got no problem to speak on it. It's a simple conversation. Like when I seen him. Academics has been posting my content since 2019 up to 2024 and crapping my name out. Young coming up from the hood, you need as much exposure and you trying to get as much recognition as possible. So of course you're gonna feel a bit of cropping your ad out and putting his ad. You feel me? So now, that was my first time ever seeing academics in my whole life. At the brand risk event, I walked up to academics. Now, think about it. Academics said I backdoored you. How the f why would I backdoor you if I seen you at the front door? Think about that. Academics, I seen you at the front door. Why the fuck do I gotta backdoor you? If I had a problem with you, you knew that. You would've knew that. And you did. But was a problem enough to get a nigga to put his hands on you? And you think I'm gonna get a nigga to put my hand? You think I'm gonna get a nigga to put their hands on you, academics? If I wanted to be on straight, I would've did it myself, Muddy. Come on, Mud. But it was never that serious. A conversation solved it all. I seen you at the brand risk event. You feel me? I spoke to you about what you was doing that made me feel away. I shook your hand. You asked my number. I gave it to you. Simple. Academics. You came to this internet and you lied to these a lot of human that just believe whatever the they want. You came to the internet and you lied to these people and you said, I bought that man to your car. I 48'd the around your car for him to get close to you, for him to put his hands on you. If the back door was coming from me, why the f did he get in your face and bring up the next man? Why did he say, yo, what's up, act like? Ty said, like, it's smoke with you and him. Ty said it's a problem. And y'all had a standoff and then he's swinging you about that. Whatever you had going on, that shit had nothing to do with me. On God. On God in heaven. That shit had nothing to do with me. Academic said he seen me on stage with Zeddy dancing and shit like that. And he was trying to get my attention. Word to my mother, I didn't even see him in the club. I didn't even see academics in the club. On God. I didn't. What happened with him had nothing to do with me. Academics know he sit at his desktop and speak on certain and say about certain people that if I see him in person, something might happen. That don't got nothing to do with me. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. So you putting my name in that shit is lame. That's corny, gang. That shit have nothing to do with me. I didn't speak to nobody to make it get close to you. I didn't do none of that. I didn't do none of that. I didn't do none of that. And then the next, you said Kai called you. No, you called Kai and Kai called me. And when Kai asked me, I said, Kai, I don't know what he's talking about. That shit have nothing to do with me, bro. I don't have no problem with that man. And when I did, and when it was a situation with him, I addressed him face to face like a man. It didn't come from, it wasn't no backdoor. It wasn't no backstab shit. I looked him in his eyes. I said, yo, Act, what's up, Act? You been posting my content and not tagging me. Face to face. Any problem I had With you academics, I told you face to face. We had a conversation like grown men. Academics, I told you face to face. So I don't have to backdoor you. You said what you said, I said what I said. We shook hands. Shit was dead. Anything that happened after that didn't have nothing to do with me, bro. So stop trying to look for sympathy and Tylil did this, Tylil put this together. He did not call me 15 times. He's lying. He did not call me 15 times. He's lying. I did not walk nobody to his car to get past all of this he was with. He's lying. He's lying. And do you know that this happened probably, I think, in August? This happened in August. This happened all the way in August. Y'all keep saying call him. I'm not calling anybody. This happened so long ago. Or the mama, that shit was mad long ago. And another thing is like, bro, you got smacked, right? When that smack occurred, you know how far away from I was so far away from that situation. Like so, I was so far away from that situation. That's why it's really, oh my. Nah, this nigga Reggie, no, cause this shit not funny, cause like, bro, that shit is like, that shit is so corny. And bro, it was not even a big deal. When K Rich spoke on it, K Rich wanted to bring it up for his own reasons, you feel what I'm saying? But shit had nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me. It had nothing to do with me. It had nothing to do with me. And that's that. Well, yeah, academics, that shit have nothing to do with me. You have to go stop going around and spreading false narratives and trying to paint this picture of me. I did not get you back door. If I wanted to get you back door, why would I have spoke to you at the Bramers event? Why would I have spoke to you? Why would I have addressed you? No. The problem I had with you, I addressed you about it, and we shook hands like men. We spoke like men, face to face, and it was dead. So when you got smacked in your car, that didn't have nothing to do with me. And you lying. Oh my God, he seen me in the club. I never seen that nigga in the club. Word to my mother. This is exactly what happened. I'm standing in front of the club. Me and Zeddy just standing there, just chilling. Academics is sitting in his car. And this girl's getting in his car. K Rich walked over there by himself. It was not nobody there to try to talk that K Rich had to go through. No, he walked straight to him. You talk mad? What? No. You security, and girls getting in your V. I'm on the sidewalk like this, chilling, talking to Zeddy. That walked over there by himself. He asked you a question, face to face. And if you get smacked by one, if you get pressed by one, if you get played with by one, that's not nobody else's fault but yours, academics. Smacked you, y'all drove off. One, so it's about one. Nah, that put his hands on you. You supposed to hop out the V, grab your nuts, and stand on business.
Grab your nuts.
I want to say if it was 10 in front of the car, pointing fingers in your face, dragged you out the V, punching on you. One walked up to your car, academics. One swung at you, academics. And that's on me? Come on, man. Come on, you a grown man, bro. Are you gonna really blame Act? You gonna blame that on me, Act? Act, you gonna blame that on me. One human being walked to your car, right? Y'all had a conversation. He smacks you, he gives you a lick. He gave you one lick. You drove off. And I set that up. I set that up. I set that up. Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. You don't gotta do that. You don't gotta do that, act. That nigga gave you one lick. And I'll put that together. No! No, don't put that on Shaniqua, son. Don't blame that on Sha, son. Word of my mother, I have nothing to do with that. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me, act. Don't put that on Shaniqua's son. He did not call me. He did not. He did not call me. He did not call me. He did not call me. He didn't. He did not call me. He called Kai the next day, and Kai called me. But Kai called me, I said, bro, that shit got nothing to do with me. Word of my mother. It has nothing to do with me. Nothing at all. Simple. And it's like, this shit be getting me so tight, because really think logically, like, if a nigga's gonna backdoor somebody, you think a nigga gonna send one, not at least two niggas, or three niggas, or four? That one human was by himself, with no security, walked up to your vehicle, and had a conversation like this back and forth, and he gave him a lick. And you gonna put that on me? Come on, act. That's insane. That's insane, academics.
Indeed.
She ain't have nothing to do with me, bro. Respectfully. It didn't. It really didn't have nothing to do with me. That was a situation between two grown men, and unfortunately, he was able to get next to you, act. Cause act, you sit at that, you sit at home, and you speak on a lot of, you feel me? Cause that's what you do. That shit type of content, you speak on a lot of shit, and sometimes that happens on the internet can transition into real life. And that was one situation. That ain't have nothing to do with me. That's so crazy. You speak on something you think that might not transition to real life, it happened. And that was that. But yeah. And with the other situation, like with like the video. Bree posted a video, right? So now K Rich went up there and spoke on the video. I didn't send Bree that video. I didn't. I got the messages, but I'm not even here to really get into that, because I really don't give a fuck, but it's like, that's what I do. If it's on my mind, I'm gonna speak on it. So I didn't send her the video. I didn't. She posted a video. I don't know what her intention was when posting the video. That's for her to explain. Since Gigi even spoke, since Gigi posted her YouTube video, I didn't say nothing. Why? Why am I not getting... I was the one on the phone, Mud. I don't even give a fuck. Let me break this down to y'all. Since Gigi went online and spoke about how she felt, her first time really speaking about it, I didn't say nothing. You know why I didn't say nothing? Because that's my man's ex-girlfriend. I'm not involved in that shit in real life, so why would I be involved in that shit when it comes to the internet? Whatever Gigi and Kai got going on, that's between Gigi, Kai, and God. Gigi, Kai, and God. And that's the reason why all of this is even That's why the reason all this even happened. Mind your business. Mind your business. That's it. Just mind your.
That's exactly why Reggie didn't go live, niggas. He wanted to go live with Tylil so they both could address mind your business. Mind your business.
Business. Mind your business.
Facts.
I understand everybody want a viral moment.
Okay.
Everybody want to do shit for a clip.
Okay.
What you said, what you said up there and lied. That's for a viral moment. That's for a clip. And that's corny. When you told me that Chun Gigi was cool, I asked you if Kai knew. You said no, mud. But you know how it's gonna get. So you wanted to tell me, so I can tell him, because you don't want to tell him, because you don't want him to feel away about Chun Gigi Chun Gigi being cool. You feel me? But I only know as much you told me. You told me that Chun Gigi be on the phone. You told me that Chun Gigi be talking. So I went and I told bro. You feel me? Bro didn't make a big deal about it. He did what any other dude. He checked this lady. And me and you both made agreement that, yeah, tell him. Even though I was gonna tell him regardless. But it was about how I was gonna tell him, because I didn't want him to look at you crazy. You feel me? Because you ain't have no ill intent. I was gonna tell my mans regardless. So even when you told me and you was not sure, and you was not sure how I was gonna react, I told you, like, yo, I'm telling Kai this, 110% fact. I'm gonna tell him. And I remember exactly when you told me too. I remember exactly when you told me too. You feel me?
That's some real nigga.
But for you to go up there and say, I told him and I expected a birthday gift in return, you gonna lie on my name like that? You feel me? That's corny.
Corny.
I could have simply just went and made it seem as if, this trying to talk this, him and Gigi been sneaking around. I ain't do that. You say, yo, Ty, me and Gigi been speaking, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
If I go and tell Kai, I don't know how he's gonna react. You feel me? So what you think I should do? I said, you told me, I had no choice to tell him. But me and you can speak about how we gonna pitch it to him, how you have been speaking, you feel me? And that's what we did. So when I told you, I was gonna tell him, I told him. He called Gigi, Gigi called you. When Gigi called you, you called me. And you was like, yo, look, this is how the conversation is going right now. And I'm like, oh, word? She trying to cover it up? What is it to cover up for if y'all just friends? You feel what I'm saying? That's what threw me off. That's what threw me off.
Mm-hmm.
That was weird.
If y'all just friends, what is the cover up for? Why you so mad that Kai know that y'all been speaking? You feel me? And he was like, he don't know. Because it's not that.
Not that. What it is.
And that phone call.
What it is.
And that phone call, that was recorded, because I ain't even record a phone call. I was on the phone. That phone call that was recorded, Kai also seen that. And K Rich also know he seen that. And Kai just took it however he wanted to take it. You feel me? I did what I did as a real nigga. Somebody told me something about my man lady. I told my mans. But since I ain't with Kai look at K Rich like he was a weirdo, I spoke to K Rich about it. And then I told Kai. And then she was on the phone. They had a conversation. I'm on the other phone. And I also told him that. And then from there, it was over. But you going online, lying for a clip, it's crazy. Cuffin, appreciate the 25 gifted. You going online, lying for a clip, it's crazy. You feel me? But it's way more. It's way more behind everything that y'all have been seeing and everything that's being spoke about. But all of this all falls back on, it all stems from Kai and Gigi relationship, which I don't want no parts of. You feel me? But K Rich, you lied. I never said I'm doing this to get something out of my friend. You feel me? That's not the type of nigga I am. Ask about me. I never backdoor nobody, and I'm never doing nothing with no intention to benefit me. When I told Kai about that phone call, when I told Kai about you speaking to Gigi, you know what I got out of that? Being a real. You know what I got out of that? Feeling like I was loyal. You know what I got out of that? Feeling like my mans could trust me. My mans know you could trust me, but that made you really trust me as well. You said, damn, I told this shit, and this nigga really gonna go and tell KC? It's not even that serious.
Biggest leaf. I am never going against the biggest leaf.
Champagne Poppy, I appreciate it. But yeah, bro, y'all can think what y'all want.
Trade.
But yeah, y'all can think what y'all want, you feel me? But I just didn't respect that from K-Rich. The academics, I ain't backdoor you. Fuck, that's not my character.
That's
you
wild.
You saying you lying, you saying all this shit, that's not my character.
That's wild.
And K-Rich, I ain't do nothing, and I didn't tell Kai to expect nothing. Because me and bro been locked in. I been had his back, like he got my back. I been had the back. I always had the best intentions for him. If it's from a fake friend, if it's from a fake, if it's from any type of person that's trying to harm any of mine, I always had the best interest, free of charge, and everybody know that. If you know me, you know that's not cap. You feel me? But everybody want a moment. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody want to.
God damn, though, bro. We supposed to get chopped cheese and shit. I'm finna leave, bro. I'm finna go to dinner without you, man.
Great, bro. Well, yeah, chat. I love y'all. That's all they had to say. Take it how you want it. Clip it. Do whatever y'all want to do. That's your job. That's what y'all get paid for. You feel
What
me?
y'all get paid for? Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
If you're not Kai, if you're not Gigi, stay out of that shit. Just stay out of that. I'm on my business in real life, and I'm on my business on the internet. That's why I didn't say nothing. Yo, she said this, she said that, she said that's his ex-girlfriend. She's a female. That's what she's going to do. She's emotional. They're going through a breakup. Why y'all so parasocial? Why y'all so dumb? Why y'all so internet? But that's what y'all do. That's what y'all love. That's what y'all do. That's what y'all love. You feel me? But this year, I'm more on my business side, and I wanted to just come briefly just speak on that. You feel what I'm saying? I touched on 2 things I wanted to speak on. My man Reggie's here. He co-signed me because Reggie always minds business. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody ever got nothing to say about Reggie, and I want to take. And I want.
Wait. Moving forward, 2026. When
Yeah.
people do have things to say about me, the one thing that I do, protect my energy, and I just be.
Freak the Gemini with the 5 gift. Appreciate you. Like, y'all so messy. Anytime there's some shit going on, y'all just be on niggas. Like y'all just y'all so messy.
Messy.
Y'all so messy, so nosy. Keep your nose. Stop sniffing in places you shouldn't be sniffing at. Wipe your nose.
I ain't gonna lie, man. More of the story is mind your business. You know, I'm coming. I don't know why. I come to this live, this video, expecting like a bad thing to be talked about Gigi. You know what I mean? Nothing was bad talked about her, because at the end of the day, niggas just want to mind their business for the most part. Reggie and Tylil want to mind their business. But everybody that she spoke on, is just like, yeah. But more of the story is, gang, mind your business. You know what I mean? Moving forward. So, with that being said, yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. And I will be posting clips on my Instagram, Yop TV, and on TikTok as well. Y'all bread on all platforms. You know what I mean? We grinding and we going crazy. So, I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.